Conservative new media viewers and NFL fans all around the world, what is up? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion and the NFL expert, joined by Paul Villarreal. Oh, it's time to do the dirty bird because Atlanta just beat the Denver Broncos. Peyton Manning. Whoa, what's up, Elway? What's going on, John Fox? Elway, you paid all that money for the superstar and all the everything like that. The first round, in my personal opinion, the likely first round Hall of Fame, everything like that. But wait a minute, that's great. Unbelievable career for Peyton Manning. But what is he doing now? He's throwing picks. Okay, he did some good stuff in there, whatever like that. But on balance, like, dude, you changed the franchise. You took out Tebow for this. You lost. That's the bottom line. That's it. You can be the poking passer and you can do all this type of stuff, but it's about wins and losses. And you got a big loss, and now in my personal opinion, there's a question mark. And it's not like these are the only picks that Peyton Manning's been throwing. He's been throwing some picks. Paul, tell me what's going on about this. Let's talk about how many turnovers Peyton Manning had tonight.
Look, all I know is that Peyton Manning had 3 interceptions. Might have had a fumble or not. I'm not really sure about that. But the bottom line was this. Tonight, Peyton Manning had a chance to kind of do a Tim Tebow impersonation and the big comeback, and he just couldn't get it done. I mean, that's the bottom line here, is that he failed in the Tebow audition.
He failed in Tebow audition, and if you talk about fourth quarter comebacks, that's his brother Eli Manning, and that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying Peyton has, but I mean, it's a different thing. This isn't Indy, and this isn't Tebow, and that's what's up. You went up against Matt Ryan, you went up against the Dirty Birds, and you got punked. And in my personal opinion, it could have been a lot worse than that. But look, Peyton Manning, he's a champion. He battled back, everything like that. So here's what the thing I want to know right now. How good are the Atlanta Falcons? Falcon fans, this is your time to celebrate. Denver fans, be honest. Are you concerned about this kind of turnover situation with Peyton Manning? Are you concerned? In my personal opinion, I saw a bit of a lack of mobility. That crucial third down situation, that big sack, stuff like that. Look, where do you, here's the thing. Where do you honestly feel that Peyton Manning is at? And are you comfortable that Peyton Manning is worth all the money and all the changes, including getting rid of Tebow, that the Denver front office made? Now, I know it's only 2 games, it's early in the season, but we've seen a little play here. And as far as I'm concerned, Peyton Manning is still great, but he's not the Peyton Manning that, I was used to seeing, number one. Number two, I've got questions on how the whole thing in Denver is going to work out. This isn't Indy. He had the thing going there with Indy and stuff like that. And, number three, I guess it goes back to number one. Where is Peyton Manning at in terms of the age, in terms of the mobility and all that stuff? There's a lot of questions. And Paul, we talked about this during the game. Hey, where's the super defense of the Denver Broncos? And remember the haters that were, in my personal opinion, first of all personal opinion only, not alleging facts, not casting spurs on for any team personally. Please check disclaimers. Where is the super defense that apparently in the offseason got supposedly, potentially, possibly even upgraded? That defense gave up 27 points. So, and I understand a lot of those were on turnovers. Fine. But, I mean, that goes back to the Peyton Manning. So it doesn't matter. One way or the other, you got to deal with it. Tell me what's up, Paul.
Look, we heard last year there were some people that, in my opinion, were trying to spin the facts, and they were saying stuff like, hey, it was the defense that saved Tim Tebow, or, he was just a product of the defense. Where's the defense tonight? When Atlanta was ringing up 27 points pretty easily. Now, yeah, some of it was on turnover and stuff, but that comes back to Peyton Manning and him throwing picks. So we didn't see that awesome, dominating Denver team that I think maybe John Elway and some others thought we were going to see. Instead, we saw a team that was down 27-7 in the fourth quarter, tried to come back and just didn't have the Tebow gas to get it done.
Again, I believe that, the Tebow makes everybody around him better. I think he's got the work ethic. I think he understands how to protect the rock. And I feel like, Tebow finds ways to win. And hey, when we're talking about this Denver situation, I think we're talking about this. I think, okay, it's a very key win there at home against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But you had the Pittsburgh Steelers that had a bunch of people out. Ryan Clark was out, Harrison was out. I mean, you had other things going on. I mean, that's a big deal. Okay, Mendenhall. I mean, that's a big deal. Oh, hey, those are key, major, big-time starters. Okay, and so, you know, I don't know if we've learned anything off of that, but that's fine. You get a win there, but you get a big loss here. And you get a loss in my personal opinion, ugly fashion from your franchise QB.
And let me say something else here. I don't want to interrupt, but look, I just did the numbers through right now. Okay, Peyton Manning's quarterback rating tonight was 58.5. That's embarrassing.
58,
That's ridiculous. 58. That's way below what Tebow's average was last year, which I think was, 70-something. And not only that, you got 100-plus yards from Willis McGahee. So that was the other thing that supposedly saved Tebow last year was Willis McGahee, where you got 100 yards from him. Everything happened, but when you have Peyton Manning coming out with a 58.5 quarterback rating, if you're a Broncos fan, or at least if I was a Broncos fan, I'd be wondering, man, why do we overhaul this again?
There's going to be some questions, in my personal opinion. There should be some questions about this whole situation, and who told you, and who warned you, and who had questions early on. Me, JDV, the 4-time national champion, and the NFL expert, and PFV. Are you listening now, John Elway, Fox, and the rest of the front office there at the Denver Broncos? Denver Bronco fans, you need to speak out on it right now. I want to hear from you. Give me the comments below. Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion and the NFL expert. That is Paul at Villarreal. We are conservative new media. Please rate this video up. Also, please post to your social networking sites. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.